What do people waste money on that amazes you? Kinda Pale says, my former boss spent over $1,000 on a Candy Crush addiction. Someone replied named Girl Fart Compilation. I spent about $2,000 on Hearthstone cards back when the game was actually fun. Crappy expansions were the best thing that ever happened to my wallet. First of all, Candy Crush sucks, and I don't even know what Hearthstone cards is. But I feel like the boss shouldn't share that she spent over $1,000 on a Candy Crush, because that's not something to be proud of. Burt's Beeswax says, me on Bath and Body Works candles. You are forsaking Burt's Bees and betraying them, because that is so contradicting. Like, you got to stick to Burt's Bees. Like, why are you saying Bath and Body Works? That's not cool. Theodox says he spends it on gambling. I am wondering how old that person is, because I honestly don't know anyone of younger generations that have like gambling addictions. So usually when I go into casinos, I see like a lot of older generations smoking cigarettes and trying to hit the jackpot. But I do have a word of advice. If you are going to gamble and it's on one of the gambling machines, watch that person gamble. Watch somebody gamble and wait. And then when they leave that machine, that's when you take it, because most likely there is a chance of you winning after so many times of someone using that machine. I saw that on Friends, but it is true. It actually does work. Sloth Barnes says Fortnite skins. Some of my friends' little brothers have spent nearly $400 on those. Where the frick do they get $400 for Fortnite skins? And I want to see what they look like. And Pumpkin Patch replied saying, oh yes, my old LOL days. I just spent a bunch on GW2 as well too. And I know what LOL is. It's League of Legends. Just wanted to be dramatic. If I had $400 like growing up and I could spend it on what I want, I would be kind of disappointed in myself that I spent it on Fortnite skins. Like, what would you guys spend $400 on? Do you think Fortnite skins is a good investment? Long Slong 3000, I don't want to know what that means, said, name brand baby clothes such as Nike shoes. I seen it a good bit. I just don't understand why paying almost $50 on a pair of shoes for an infant that can't walk will grow out in about a month. I think that person has shopped at Ross. I don't think someone actually like middle class would go out of their way to buy Nike shoes for a toddler that can't walk, but they do sell it at Ross. Just a tip for you. So someone else has replied saying Kanye's Yeezys retail for $140 for children's sizes. Little Timmy won't even appreciate them, would probably much rather have those light up Skechers. That is true. Like, don't buy your kids teared up shirts that cost $300. Like, they want stuff that has like cool lights and characters on it. Like, why are you trying to make your kid look like a brat? Bee Watchin' said, crappy toys for my kids. I'm really grateful that people want to give them gifts. I am just frustrated that they spend their limited funds on garbage from Walgreens or CVS that breaks immediately upon opening. Please save your money and my garbage collection. Damn, you are so ungrateful, Be Watching. If I buy a toy for a kid, I base it off of if I like the parents or not. If I don't like the parents, I'm gonna get something really annoying that makes noise, so I drive you crazy. Sorry, not really. Also, I don't think kids really care about toys nowadays. They want a tablet and they want to watch other kids open toys on YouTube. Tally18 says, going to Disney when you don't have enough money for house/car/food. I know somebody who goes to Disney about 5 times a year and she never gets tired of it, and I just wonder like where she has the money for it, because I don't understand. And I also don't understand the appeal of like going that much. Like, you could go like Universal Studios, but if you don't have the house or car food, how are you going there? Are you walking? Are you taking a plane? Like, how are you can't afford a car, so why are you putting money into that? I agree with that. Someone else commented saying, I see lots of people on Facebook who struggle to pay the rent, yet somehow they afford 3 to 4 vacations a year. I don't understand. What if they just had one trip to Disney their entire life, took a bunch of photos and put on a facade that they went like 3 to 4 times a year? Like, what if they're just playing you? Back to Bach said, a wealthy lady's French poodle had a jeweled studded collar with real diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. The French poodle's name was Mignon. It was inscribed in sterling silver and affixed to this collar. I would have been concerned to take the dog for a walk for fear that someone would have stolen it for an incredible value of the collar. I can just imagine like the dog walking around the neighborhood with its owner, and then like a big dog comes by like, give me your collar, and like robs the other dog. And I just imagine that Biggie Small song about like the girl wearing fur coats and diamonds thinking she is a superstar and they rob her too. And I kind of hope that happens. I know I mean. Chikaro Boy said, I would totally rob that dog. Like, that dog's not going to do anything. That dog's a poodle. I mean, I would be worried more about, like, little Pomeranians that would, like, freaking yappy and would probably snap at you. So, yeah, I would honestly rob that dog, too. And the owner sounds too snobby to even, like, fight back. She would just be like, or he would be like, wait till my father hears about this. And you're like, yeah. All right, bye. Eternal Refugee 86 says, the amount of money that people have to pay for a funeral is insane. Embalming, a casket, flowers, etc. The funeral industry is a racket. Cremation is the way to go. Even better, in most states, it's legal just to have your family shroud and bury you. It turns your body into a compost. That makes more sense to me than spending $10,000 just to be buried away. Wait, so is this person not for burying or for burying? I don't understand your comment, but I mean, like, if you want to be buried or cremated, that's up to you. I mean, you are going to be dead, so you're not going to know, but I think it's kind of crappy to just be like, my grandpa wanted to be buried, but screw it. That's a scam. So you just like cremate him anyways. Do what the man wanted. Stoned Banana said, when I die, just throw me in the trash. Deleted. I don't know if this is an actual username or if like the username actually got deleted, because I've been seeing this a lot. Has said a 120k banana duct taped to a wall. I mean, that I think that's a major investment. And if you buy a 120k banana duct taped to a wall, that's a win. Like I don't see how that is ridiculous there at all. WX Guy 215 says, go out to lunch every day at work. Occasionally I get it, but every day is expensive. I think I agree. I think we should just like starve and not eat for food, you know, like, cause it's saving money. You don't have to eat. But at the same time, you could make food and take it to work. But I do that sometimes, and I felt like a nerd carrying my lunchbox around. But now I don't really give a crap because I want to eat my tuna and crackers, and I don't care if I have an expensive lunch or not. Does it even matter? Says, my coworker wears socks twice without washing them. Kind of gross, but besides the point. And then throws them out and buys new ones. Says he spends about $50 a month on socks. I spend less than that on socks in a year. I think that person is overreacting, and I wonder how he is with this sanitization in general. I did watch this one show before that like was about feet. I'm sure Quentin Tarantino would watch it too, but people had like pimples on their feet and stuff, and they were saying that if you wear like your sock more than once, that causes like infections on your feet. So I wonder like if it's smart to do that. That person just must be really afraid of having a foot infection. Hippity hoppity your mind says, bathwater, hair, clothing, etc. of celebrities. No, I don't want Taylor Swift's purse. No, I don't want so-and-so's bathwater. Like, why? First of all, I think buying someone's bathwater is very healthy to do, because if you drink it, it's just so beneficial. Plus, if you get their hair or their clothing, you can use it for like voodoo or Santeria and do something out of that. Like, come on, you can invest in that. Everyone's talking about investment nowadays. Like, think about it. Eager Ranger Danger says, gender reveal parties. I think gender reveal parties are pretty useless to do too, because like, I think you should just assume the baby's gender. I don't really have a favorite one out of these because I think they're all depressing and not really that funny. But if you guys have a favorite one, please let me know, because I want to know what you think and if you think that was actually funny and not depressing. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.